The Ukrainian military or soldiers burned the Quran. I made a video about it on TikTok. It got 49,000 views in 7 hours, seen all over the Muslim world. In the video, I said I was a Sufi Muslim, and I expected to get a lot of hate, a lot of Sufi Bida, Sufi Al Bida, innovator, Sufi or Mushrik, worship graves. I expected to get this kind of messaging when I said that I was a Sufi Muslim. But all I got was love. I got nothing but love from all over the Muslim Ummah. No Sufi Bida, Sufi Kufr, none of that. Only love. From all over the Ummah, all the way from Afghanistan, all the way to Eritrea, West Africa, etc. And that surprised me. I didn't expect to get so much love for saying that I'm a Sufi Muslim. And I have come to realize lately that the Sufi-Salafi divide is not as big in the Muslim Ummah as you would think. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell the truth. I don't even believe that there is a true Sufi-Salafi divide in the Muslim Ummah. I think it is manufactured. I think it is intentionally manufactured by these older algorithms like Instagram, YouTube that are controlled by Google and Meta and these Zionist elites that intentionally want to promote certain things and not other things. Because I remember when I started social media and I started talking about tasawwuf and these kinds of things. Now, everything about Sufism online was so extreme, right? And in the Tijani Tariqah, just like in any other Tariqah, there is mysticism. There are these deep inner metaphysical subject matters, but that is nothing that you would talk to your average Muslim, because it's just going to cause confusion. So your average Muslim just needs to focus on the 5 pillars, right? So it is significantly less extreme and less over the top than you would think. Now, but if you look at the Sufi content on YouTube and so on, it's usually Western people who have recently converted to Islam or not converted at all, and they go over the top, mixing all kinds of beliefs into Islam. Then when Muslims see that, they will get like, oh, this is a stray, right? Or then they will go to another extreme, the Salafis. But the reality is that both those people who talk over the top, the hippie Sufis, and the Salafis, none of these represent your average Muslim in the Muslim Ummah. Because most Muslims are balanced somewhere in the middle, myself included. Yes, I'm a mystic and I do alchemy and these kinds of things, but I'm just a Muslim brother. I like to go to the masjid and pray and, leave people alone and just do my thing and treat people well. And that is that sort of normality and just being average, I think, is a true representation of how the Muslim world looks like. And I think that the Sufi and Sufi and Salafi split is very manufactured. It is intentionally manufactured by YouTube, Instagram, and Western-controlled social media. And I think also that the Sunni-Shia split is very manufactured. It didn't used to be like this. That's not to say that there are not disagreements. The Muslim Ummah is large, 1.5 billion people. In families, you have disagreement. You have people who think that that group, they go too far. And these people think that other group, they go too far. But it's family. Now what the shaitan does, a'udhu billah, he looks at these small irritations that exist within the family of Islam and he tries to boost it up and create extra division. So I have started coming to that conclusion that the Sufi-Salafi split is, there are differences, but it's like in the family. In reality, the differences are not so big. It is very manufactured and it is very amplified by Zionist-controlled deep state algorithms, whilst when you actually do it on TikTok, which is not controlled by the Zionists, that's why they want to ban TikTok, you get 50,000 views and a lot of Muslims feel that you speak to the reality that they can relate to. So you feel this unity of the ummah in a way that you didn't expect when you said that you were Sufi, and then you come to the conclusion that maybe this Sufi and Salafi, all of that stuff is very manufactured. Also, on these Western Zionist-controlled social media, I have noticed that it is not random which people pop up when you Google Sufi metaphysics, Tasawwuf, etc. You get certain people, right? So the algorithms are not random. It's not like the one who works the hardest pops up in the algorithm. Why is always Lex Friedman? Lex Friedman is always the guy who pops up when you Google any celebrity. It has to go through the sponsor, right? The Lex Friedman interview Noam Chomsky, Lex Friedman interview Jordan Peterson, Lex Friedman interview. So, and where did Lex Friedman come from? From 0 to 1 million plus followers out of nowhere. That's just one example outside of religion, but within religion, you will notice the same people popping up, and it's not a coincidence. That's why, just as a Muslim, be careful with the YouTube and Instagram algorithms. It's not random who are the people you see talking there about Islam. And there are certain agendas at play here to intentionally try to create division. Hopefully this was interesting. Assalamu alaikum.